Use code Clarky for 5% off at strategyroasterscoffee.com. Hey everyone, Clarky Shy here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm back, and today we are back with another anime video, yes. Today we're back, and today we're going over the My Hero Academia Season 6 new key visual. Now, I am believed to be sure, as of the time I'm recording this was revealed apparently 2 hours ago, but no one really seems to be talking about it on Twitter or YouTube, so I don't know whether it's fake, but to be fair, I think we're probably going to get an April release for Season 6, because if you guys don't know, when My Hero Academia released, it released in April Season 1, then the same went on for next year for Season 2, then Season 3 the year following, and in Season 4 it delayed because they wanted to put in more animation budget into it and just wanted to make the animation better and look better for Season 4, and that's what they did, and decided to release it on October of 2018, pretty sure it's 2019, and then of course with My Hero Academia Season 5, they didn't release that on October release, because normally it takes a whole year for a whole season of anime, especially of My Hero Academia being released. So in this case, they didn't release it in October, they delayed it again for Season 5, because they were working not only on the third movie, but they were also working on Season 5 as well. And Season 5 released on April of 2021 this year. And now, as you see, we have gotten this new visual for Season 6. Now, I quickly want to talk about Season 5, because as you know, most people in the community for My Hero really didn't like Season 5. I personally did like it, definitely. There's a lot of character development. I get the whole Class A versus Class B arc wasn't the best. I think it was more better in the anime more than the manga, but that's just my opinion though. I really did like the My Villain Academia arc. Granted, it did get switched between the Endeavor Agency arc. I didn't mind that. I was just like, hey, as long as we're getting it at the end of the day, I really don't give a shit. And I didn't mind the Endeavor Agency arc. It was just the whole thing with that arc specifically. It seemed to be a lot of flashbacks. But the final episode of the Endeavor Agency arc was really good. But apart from that though, My Hero Academia Season 5, I loved the character development in it, really. And just seeing what other characters can do, especially Class B. That was actually quite good to see what they can do as well, especially with the up and coming arc coming to Season 6. Now, with My Villain Academia, we mainly focused on the villain side, and I thought that was adapted okay. I want to say it was alright, I want to say it was well, but they did cut a lot of stuff out from Toga's like backstory and stuff. And they cut a lot of stuff out from Spinner, which Spinner is probably one of the most underrated characters in My Hero Academia. So I actually feel bad that a lot of stuff from the manga got cut out in the anime from him. So it's very sad to see. But aside from that though, My Villain Academia I still thought was really, really good. And if we're just talking about the anime and not the manga here, I would still say My Villain Academia is still probably one of the best arcs ever in the anime. So granted, they did cut some stuff out. I thought the animation was actually okay for My Villain Academia, at least. My Hero Academia Season 5 as a whole, the animation, it was good, but I don't want to say it was as good as Season 1, 2, 3, and 4. And a lot of people dissed on the animation on Season 4. I thought the Season 4 animation was okay. Granted, I get with the whole Mario fight, they ended it off with a slideshow. That's annoying, right? But I'm talking about the whole of the season. Like, aside from that, I thought the animation was okay. I really didn't see any problems, personally. But aside from that, though, yeah, Season 5, I could definitely see a tiny bit of a change of the animation style. But apart from that, I didn't mind. I took it as if it was Haikyuu, because if you guys didn't know, Haikyuu is animated by the same studio, which is TMS Animation. I'm sorry if I say that wrong, but and when it came to Haikyuu Season 4, Part 1 and Part 2, it was the same animation studio, but they changed the art and style of it, because they wanted to make it look like the manga more. Now, in this visual right here, it does look more of a Season 5 type of way, which, again, I didn't mind the animation in Season 5. I really didn't. I could just tell that they did mainly focus on more animation budget for more to the movie, which, what do you expect? It's a movie, and I fucking love the movie. I'm actually wanting to watch it right now. But, hey-ho, the My Hero Academia Season 6 visual right here, it looks like Deku's in its infinite 100% mode, and before I get into this, I've already read the manga, I've caught up, and I'm about to get into spoilers, so if anyone doesn't want to know what's going to happen in Season 6, if you guys want to wait for the trailer, want to wait for the actual release of when Season 6 is going to release next year, click off the video now, because I'm going to get into spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So, as of right now, as you see, Deku looks like he's in his infinite 100% state, because when he's in, well, not infinite 100%, just his 100% state, because infinite 100% was him and Eri combined. So Eri was the Infinite and Midoriya was just using 100%. But in this case, Eri's not helping Midoriya in this next arc, which is the war arc, which is the big heroes versus the whole villains. And in this case, it's mainly going to be against Shigaraki versus Midoriya. And it's going to be very interesting because we're going to see a lot of characters fight. And this is probably the best arc of My Hero Academia so far. And as of right now, as we see in the visual, we do see Midoriya in his 100% state. Because when he's in his 100% state, we get electricity coming from his eyes, and then his eyes seem to move around a bit. That's the only thing that doesn't seem to be wrong, that doesn't seem to show 100% in this, but the fact that electricity is coming from his eyes are a bit showy there. And then of course his hair is more glowing blue / green type of way, so there's that too. And then of course Shigaraki on the right, as you know, he's turned white hair and he's gaining the power of All For One. If you never saw the final episodes of season 5, he's going through months and months of transferring power into his body, and through that he has to put a lot of stuff into his body through the course of electricity, which is shocking him 24/7. So he's going through a lot of suffering, but it's not enough to the point where he's actually going to die, because he's that strong now, especially with his own power. So Shigaraki is getting the power of All For One, while Midoriya and stuff, we all know what's been happening. They've been at the Endeavor Agency, they've been going through the stuff in the movie, and of course they had the mini tournament Class A versus B arc in the beginning of season 5. Now, of course, what is going to happen in this arc? Well, as you know, Midoriya has a lot of quirks to possess from the previous predecessors. Of course, he has One For All, and now he has Black Whip, but of course he has the other quirks like Nana Shimura's quirk Float, and the other ones as well, which I'm pretty sure we will see in season 6. Now, again, I'm pretty sure this is the official visual for My Hero Academia season 6. It just looks like the official visual, but you never know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I just want to show this off, and I do want to talk about My Hero Academia season 6 as a whole. So yeah, I think this definitely has the potential to be like, out of all the seasons, out of all the arcs that we knew were coming in the future seasons for My Hero Academia, this season has the biggest potential to be the best season in My Hero Academia. Because season 1 started off where it was the Kickstarter showing, oh, this is how Midoriya gained his power, this is how we got into UA, how he met All Might, yada yada. It was like a Kickstart, in a good way though, because that's how the show popped off and got many more seasons. And then of course season 2 is probably the best season, well, one of the best seasons, because to me I'm still tucked between season 2 and 4, fucking love those seasons. Season 2 brought in the tournament arc, which was one of the best tournament arcs in My Hero Academia. Well, no, not just My Hero Academia, an anime ever. So yeah, especially with Deku versus Todoroki, that was good as well. And then of course Uraraka versus Bakugo versus Todoroki, all that stuff. And then of course we did get the Hero Killer Stain arc, which was good too. And then to end it off, we got a mini exam arc, which it had a lot of character development because we saw characters working together, especially Deku and Bakugo versus All Might. And it was a good way to end it off, showing, hey, they're actually willing to work together when push comes to shove. And then of course season 3 popped off of the camping arc, which it wasn't just a simple training camp arc. They got ambushed by people. We saw Midoriya use 1,000,000%, which really wasn't 1,000,000%, but aside from that. And then of course we get into All Might versus All For One. We all know how that went down. That went down is legendary. And then of course we got an exam arc, which really wasn't the top tierest thing, but it was okay. And then after that we got Deku versus Bakugo round 2, which was very nice. And then season 4, it got its hit, but I fucking love season 4 to shit. I thought the animation was clean. I loved Night Eye. I loved the whole overhaul arc. I loved the Mario versus overhaul fight, even though they did do a slideshow at the end of it. It was kind of shit, but it was still a good fight overall. And then of course Infinite 100%. Oh my god, that was fucking beautiful. And then the whole fight with Deku versus Gentle Criminal, I can get why a lot of people do hate it, but I get the feeling for it. I understand like why like Horikoshi would put that in his story. So honestly, I actually kind of enjoyed the fight. And then the whole festival arc, that was actually good. And then to end off, they put in the Endeavor versus the high-end Noma, which was really animated well. So good job, Studio Bones. And then of course season 5, I've already explained at the start of the video. So if you want to go back and hear me talk about that, go ahead. But as of right now, season 6, I'd say has the highest potential to be the best season ever. They can't cut stuff out. They literally, they have everything. They have all the chapters like at this point. And just looking at this visual alone, I think they're going to pop off. I really, really do. They have to have the best animation, the soundtracks, It's already good from the 3 movies to 5 seasons. I don't even need to worry about the fucking soundtracks. The animation, it's Studio Bones for Christ's sake. Granted, season 5's budget, it was still good animation, but compared to the other seasons, it was kind of low, but still, good animation overall. So, and Studio Bones as a whole is a good animation studio. Just the only problem I think people have with Studio Bones is that they do cut stuff out when it comes to adapting anime, which for instance, they cut some stuff out from the My Villain Academia arc, or change some things, you know? So yeah, in this case, they can't change things, they can't cut stuff out, they have to do it right. So Studio Bones, I'm relying on you here, man, because I love you to bits, I love Mob Psycho, and of course, My Hero Academia is my favourite anime of all time, so I'm relying on you here, because this is probably going to be the best arc in My Hero Academia. No, it is the best arc in My Hero Academia. The war arc is the best arc in My Hero Academia. So, the adaptation, gotta have good animation, the soundtrack, I know it's gonna go well. Please don't cut stuff out, Bones, and just makes season 6 the best fucking season ever. Please, I beg. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. For people who are interested in My Hero Academia and are hyped for season 6, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this new key visual. Let me know what you guys think. How hyped are you for the next season of My Hero Academia? I'm telling you, for people who haven't read the manga, the next arc that is coming in season 6 is by far the best arc in My Hero Academia ever. It's gone to the point where it's trended on Twitter a couple of times, and you know when anime starts trending on Twitter, especially when it comes to My Hero Academia, you know shit's popping off. Like, you know shit's popping off. So yeah. So season 6, I think it has the potential to be the best season ever. The highest potential to be the best season ever. Of course, probably the first episode of My Hero Academia season 6 is probably going to be a filler. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't even do a filler episode at the start for this season, because this season is going to be probably the best season ever. So we'll just need to see, man. But yeah, Studio Bones, I have high hopes for you. I love My Hero Academia to bits, no matter probably what you do with the season. But God almighty, don't cut stuff out. Make this the best animated season ever. Just do what you do best, Bones. And fucking please don't cut stuff out from the manga, please, because that shit is amazing. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. If you guys did enjoy, please subscribe, leave a like, click the notification bell, always subscribe to the channel. Hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video live stream, boys. And goodbye!